assistant. Today we will be making a special lunch dish called calzones. So first you're going to need a big bowl. You are going to take 1/4 cup milk.
Pour it into the big bowl.
You are going to need 1/2 teaspoon of yeast and 1/4 cup of warm water. So then you pour the water into the yeast to activate it so that the bread will rise. Hairnet Lunch Lady's assistant will now crack the egg.
I'm having a little bit of trouble here cracking the egg. Oh, there we go. 1 egg.
And then you pour the yeast water into the big bowl. And you also pour the egg. Now we're going to put in the 4 teaspoons sugar.
Next, we are going to pour the 1/4 teaspoon of salt into the bowl. Into the bowl.
Next we have 1.5 teaspoons of butter.
So next, we are going to whisk it all together.
You got to whisk very ferociously so that all the ingredients get well mixed together.
Why don't you do it now? To take our 2 cups of flour over to the mixing bowl.
So you're going to put a little bit at a time while it is mixing. So I'm going to put a little bit in. So put on 1.
And we are using a hook mixer.
It is called a dough hook,
otherwise known as Captain Hook's hook.
So then you're going to take your dough. After you flour your surface, and then you're going to knead it for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, take the dough and put it in a bowl to let it rise for 20 to 30 minutes. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees. So now that our dough is done, we are going to start on the filling. So we have mozzarella cheese, egg, salt, pepper, fresh parsley, and spices. So first we are going to start with making Italian spice. You will need these spices: marjoram, thyme, basil, oregano, and rosemary.
First, we're going to start with the rosemary.
You just want to put a little bit in because the recipe doesn't call for that much.
Next, we have the oregano. And last but not least, the thyme.
What's the time? The time is fork. Get the fork. Now you want to mix it all together. Smells good. Now do you want the half teaspoon? We are going to put it in this big bowl to mix all together with all the other ingredients.
All the other ingredients are going to go in this bowl.
Next, we're going to mince the parsley.
Hairnet lunch lady, what does mince mean?
Mince is when you cut very small pieces like this. I see. We don't want the stems. We just want the leaves.
So now I take the stems and dispose of them.
You want 2 tablespoons of the minced parsley.
And we are going to put this in the bowl with the Italian spice mixture.
So the next step is to take your egg and we are going to crack it. And now we are going to lightly beat it.
What are we going to do next, Hairnet lunch lady?
Well, once your egg is lightly beaten, we are going to add it to the mixture. And you, assistant, will stir it around.
You want to make sure to get everything mixed in with the egg. So now we are going to take our 2 cups of mozzarella cheese and just dump it into the bowl. Oh, so delicious. Now Hairnet lunch lady is going to stir it.
Stir it up nice and hot. And now we are going to add
Salt and pepper.
So you need 1/4 teaspoon pepper.
Into the bowl and stir it all up.
Now we are going to add 3/4 teaspoon salt.
And now we just need to stir it all up.
But don't stir it too hard or you'll mash the cheese.
We don't want mashed cheese potatoes.
Okay. Now we are going to get the pan.
We take the pan with the parchment paper. So now that we have our dough that has been sitting out for 20 to 30 minutes, we are going to grab it and roll it into balls.
And then we are going to flatten them into circles.
Is this what it should look like, Hairnet lunch lady?
Yes, but pull it if it gets a little too small so that it's bigger, so you can fit your filling. Don't worry, you can stretch it over later.
So we're just gonna keep doing that until we run out of dough. This is gonna be delicious.
So then you're going to take a spoonful of your mixture and you are going to put it
In the middle of your dough. It looks so delicious. Oh,
Oh yes, you want to put it like this.
Spread
You can
it around.
fill it up with however much you want. You want to put some? Okay, then you are going to fold it over as best you can without it all the filling coming out, and you are going to crimp the edges together so that it doesn't come out. If you want, you can put pizza sauce inside it too, but you don't have to if you don't want to.
So now Hairnet Lunch Lady will whack the egg.
Yes, to make the egg wash, you need 1 egg and 1 tablespoon of water.
Whack, whack, whack the egg. Dispose of the eggshell.
1 tablespoon of water. And you mix it up. Bring me the brush.
The brush, the brush, the brush. The brush, here it is.
You take your brush, dip it in, and you're going to paint.
Which painter are you? I think you're Leonardo the Kitchen.
If you need to, you could add a little bit more water. So your calzones don't explode because we don't have fire in the house. You're going to poke 2 holes in the top of your calzones so that the extra air can escape. And make sure that it looks open so you can see the inside too.
It should look like a smiley face with 2 little eyes and a smile. The oven is now set to 450 degrees. So now we are going to open the oven for Hairnet Lunch Lady to put in the calzones. Goodbye, little calzones. Stay safe.
So now you want to set a timer for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to set it to 15 and check when the timer goes off and see if it needs more time.
It's almost lunch time. It's almost lunch time. It's almost lunchtime. This is what they look like in the oven while they are baking. So now we are going to take our spatula and grab a calzone and put it on the plate. We're gonna center it, and there you go. Now we have our calzone on the plate.